My biggest risk as a growth investor today is when entrepreneurs step out too early. They get a $200, $300 million acquisition, and they do the math of how much money they're going to put in the bank, how much the interest rates in Brazil are, how they're going to live their life just by earning CDI. And they're like, oh, I just don't want to build $1 billion plus company. So what the problem is that we enter high valuations, right? Like we cannot get outcomes that are like, oh, you get your money back. That's not good for anyone. So, but I understand the founders. Like I don't believe in doing something unnatural. If they feel like that, let's sell the company. Fine, right? I don't believe that I'm gonna convince them that they gotta go all the way.
Yeah.
I can push a little bit, but if their heart is not there, what can I do?
But it's really hard to evaluate the level of ambitions, right?
It's very hard.
Long-term determination when you get started, when they just want to raise capital,
Totally.
because it's scarce, like environment is scarce, right? They want to raise the capital, they will build whatever narrative you want. And we just see a bunch of these $200 million acquisitions happening on the market. Like you have Gringo, you have a couple other companies that were just recently acquired at this. And I was thinking exactly about what you're just saying, that there's so many companies with their own paper price tag of $1 billion plus, but the sweet spot for acquisitions in the market is like $200-300 million. So like interesting how to deal with that as an investor and how to optimize for better profiling the founders from the get-go.
Yeah, I reflect a lot about that. And some VCs and some investors shy away from crazy founders, right? I lean into crazy founders because I think you gotta be a little nuts to be so different than the crowds. The crowd is take your money, go home, live a good life. That's the crowd, right? You have to really be nuts to say, no, I'm going to offer payments on Mars, like Luis from CloudWalk, right? He's, but I admire that a lot. I admire that a lot. I was like, that's, I think this guy could be doing this same thing for 30 years. Maybe I'm wrong, by the way, you never know, but I'm not afraid of people who are so different than I am or so different from everyone else. I actually think that is a feature, not a bug, for sure. That's how I'm thinking about things. Because of course, everyone's going to say the same thing when they're raising money. Oh, I'm here for the long haul and whatnot. And in some cases, also, the industry that they thought they were going to disrupt is changing underneath their feet.
Yeah.
And the entire proposition of the business 10 years out doesn't exist because everything's changing. So, okay, maybe in that case, okay, let's sell and start. You can start some new company, and perhaps we can find something that doesn't have that dynamic where the floor is shaking underneath your feet.